Mr. Mackey, what's going on? Is it that time of the week again?
5-Minute Fridays?
Yes, sir. What are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about Yamaha and Education vertical.
Love it.
Let's take a little peek what we got today for you. So, Yamaha and Education, a smart combination.
Indeed.
So we've always been a big player in the in the education vertical. Yamaha has some interesting needs for the education vertical. Typically voice lift in rooms, lecture capture, virtual classrooms. We've seen some amazing out-of-the-box solutions with our UC products during this recent time of more distant learning and with social distancing on campuses in general. So I wanted to remind everyone, we've had this program out for a while, but wanted to make sure you're aware of it. 10% off all conference phones and sound bars, and 20% off all conference microphone systems. These are the products in Yamaha's lineup that qualify for that education discount. And today we're going to focus on this one right here, the YVC-1000.
Nice.
So the YVC-1000 is an award-winning ultra-wideband audio solution. Ultra-wideband, any platform that requires it, we have a frequency response from 200 hertz to 16K. So again, ultra-wideband solution. This is one of the most unsung heroes in our lineup, and an amazing product for this $1,500 price point. Recently Zoom certified. What it is a UC platform with 3 major interfaces. This is the main unit that has a lot of the processing in it, but a lot of the processing is also offloaded to the mics themselves. It's full DSP, echo cancellation, all of Yamaha's technology that I've talked about in our webinars, HVAD, human voice activity detection, automatic room tuning based on where you place the mics. You know, you set the mic up in any room you want, in any configuration, hit the tuning fork button, and within 60 seconds, it's like you brought an audio engineer in there to set all the gain levels and the AEC settings. This is the main unit that goes up at the head of the room under the display. There's a speaker built in it. It also has inputs and outputs on the back we'll take a look at. But again, some people, I've seen them use this just as a processor. You can disable this internal speaker and use external speakers with the YVC-1000, and we'll take a look at it. It comes with 1 microphone puck element, and again, full DSP with auto gating between 3 directional 120-degree mics in here. Comes on a 5-meter cable. You can add additional mics, up to 4 more microphones for a total of 5 elements. That's 15 individual microphone elements in a room, easily covering up to 40 people or more. By the way, this was one of the first products in this space, and it's still the only product certified by Microsoft for up to 40 participants. Again, recent Zoom certification. So let's take a little closer look. 3 interfaces. Now, unlike the YVC-200 I'm speaking to you on today, which is a personal device that flips between the interfaces, the YVC-1000 fully bridges between these interfaces. I think the USB is kind of the main interface, a little bit more so than the line level would be for a standard codec. But we're doing a lot more with that line level in and out. Again, I told you this is a very, very flexible solution. So yes, if I'm on a USB call like we are on a Zoom session here, and I paired my Bluetooth phone onto it, I could bring those phone participants into the call. Again, all 3 interfaces do bridge. Quickly, you've got a near-field connection for Android to facilitate your Bluetooth connection, or just push the button to make a standard pairing. You can have Bluetooth be a very nice way of using an RX-TX in and out of this thing. You're line in and out. Here's the back panel, and this is where this thing really gets interesting. Let's take a closer look at what these connections actually do. There's your power. There's your USB for your host computer, probably your primary interface. There's the microphone in RJ45. Again, you can daisy chain up to 5 mics, and it comes with a 5-meter cable for each mic section. You can make your own cables if you want, a little bit longer. We had one customer make a 40-foot custom cable to the first mic. But keep in mind, 25 meters overall for that umbilical. You can run external speakers here and keep the internal speaker on, or turn the internal speaker off and just run the external ones. And remember, with that tuning fork button, that automatic room tuning feature, if there's any delay between the internal speaker and the external speakers, the YVC-1000 will compensate for that automatically. Again, line in and out for a traditional codec, but we're also doing some very cool stuff with the line in. We have acoustic echo cancellation here, 4 additional microphones. So when you look at this system and just how flexible it can be, you can have external powered speakers with it, a mic plugged in, We actually are running 2 mics wirelessly into this guy as well. But this is a pretty interesting use case right here, pretty typical use case for the YVC-1000. Very, very elegant solution. We like to pair it up, instead of using this handheld mic on this input, we like to use our HD wireless microphones. They come in a single and dual. You can get clip-on mics. We have a variety of mic styles, from tabletop omnidirectional to tabletop directional mics, TA4 with 3 volts of phantom power for a headset condenser mic. You have an XLR adapter for any handheld dynamic mic, 128-bit encryption. So you can pair up the HD single and dual mics with this system, really expanding what the capabilities are for a base system of around $1,500, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
This shows you some of the options of layout and flexibility. And again, every time I would reconfigure a room or change the layout of this system, I'm going to hit that tuning fork button and recalibrate all of the echo canceller, noise cancelers, and gain levels for that room. And again, recent Zoom certification for this. Yeah, amazing product, really amazing product. Quick look back at that pricing, $14.99 gets you the base system here with the head unit and 1 mic, and then $349 for each additional mic. So that's one of the products that's available under our education promotion we have going on right now. Back to you, Tyler.
That is an extremely versatile and obviously very scalable solution. And for that price point, like you said, man, I mean, $1,500 and, you know, giving, you know, education and classrooms the capability to expand while keeping those social distancing guidelines. I mean, this product is pretty much a no-brainer. And like you said, it's an unsung hero for Yamaha UC. You know, it's really the capability of it is pretty much endless.
I've got some customers that really think outside the box with this thing as well, use it in some ways I just wouldn't have thought about. But yeah, back to education. Right now we have those discounts, and please take advantage of them.
Well, thank you for your time today, Mr. Mackey. I will see you next week, and we will sign off. Everybody have a good weekend.
Happy Friday.